this is a way I'm kind of messing around with for writing Python and Rhino. Um, First thing you'll need is a blank script, so a library, application support, McNeil, Rhino, scripts. These are all your scripts. So I have one here called test.python, test.py. One other thing you should do is take your scripts folder and drag it to your sidebar. I mean, if you're going to be doing this a lot, that way you have easy access to your scripts. So I have the file. In Rhino, I'm going to do something. Make a keyboard shortcut. So up here, keyboard shortcuts. We want to run Python script. So start typing it. It shows up. And it's over here. We want to run the dashed version of it. So put a hyphen in front. And then test, which is the name of that file. So just test. And then for this example, I'll use a Command U for the shortcut. And then save. So now Command U is going to run that script. Then in Automator, you know, that little app, we're going to make a service. Choose a service. First thing, service receives no input, and you can do it from any app, but I'm going to just specifically do it for Xcode. So no input in Xcode. And for our action or whatever, we're going to use an Apple script. So utilities, run Apple script. You can delete that stuff. Leave the on run and end run. First thing is tell application system events. That means this is like GUI scripting or whatever. Tell application system events to keystroke S in quotes using command down. So that's command S, save. So when we're in Xcode, it's going to save for that. Then end tell. Then here we will tell application rhinoceros to activate. Something I found is it needs a little bit of a delay between the time it activates and from it activating to when it'll accept the keystroke. I found 0.3 seconds to work. It might be less, but that seems fast enough, and it does work. Then again, could have typed that. Tell application system events, keystroke, and then U using command down, or whatever your keystroke was in Rhino. Remember, I used command U, and then end tell. Push the little hammer. If everything's okay, it should show up like this. So that's it. That's our service. It's going to Xcode. It's going to tell it to save, switches to Rhino, waits a third of a second, and then keystroke using command down. So close that out, save it. I'll just call it to Rhino 2, since I already have a 1 already. And then save. So that service now will show up, like I'm in Xcode now. Xcode menu, services, there's our service, to Rhino. So I'll do a system preference shortcut for that. Oh yeah, also when you do that GUI scripting stuff, you need to set privacy to allow these apps to control your computer, Automator, Xcode, or whatever apps you're using to do this with. But if you don't do this, when you first try to run it, this will pop up for you anyways and tell you to switch it. So go ahead and switch it. Oh yeah, shortcut. So keyboard shortcuts, app shortcuts. I'm gonna add one to Xcode. The menu title is whatever we named that other thing. 2Rhino 2 for this one. My shortcut is Command U. You can use different shortcuts between the two apps. I just do it just so while I'm in Rhino I can run that script, or while I'm in Xcode I can run it. You know, so add shows up there. So now we can write our script. So let's do a import Rhino script syntax as rs. So yeah, I messed this up on purpose, but let's do a my line, add line. Oh yeah, Xcode's pretty good. It has some like warnings and stuff for you already, which I like. So then what's this need to list? 55. It's got like, okay, so anyways, that's our script. So my shortcut, I'm gonna just use Command U, you know, and it switched to, I'm in Rhino now. The script has run. I'm getting an error. It's telling me line 1. Okay, so I see I got a problem here. That there shouldn't be a space there at line 1. So run it again. Another error. Get item takes 1 argument. There's 3 given. Okay, so I forgot a comma to make that 1 item. Run it again. Your line is drawn in Rhino. So anyways, what this is preventing me from doing is having to save this file, switch over, run a macro or whatever, you know, it saves that switching back and forth. You can just whatever. So I just put a get box. Now I'm getting whatever. I can add it. Add box. And also the auto, what's cool about Xcode 2 is it doesn't autocomplete, but once you have something in the script, like see this add line rs dot, it's giving me suggestions of everything that's already in the scripts, which is pretty cool. Like all my variables and stuff are remembered. So anyways, and it feels pretty seamless. I mean, so anyways, maybe somebody can look at this and come up with an even better idea. And so whatever. Good luck.